Hey, what's up? I'm Colleen and welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who's enthusiastic about makeup and positivity. When I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. So welcome to another edition of Whimsical Wine Wednesdays. The wine I'm drinking today is courtesy of Cupcake Winery, and this is their angel food wine. I actually enjoy this. It's a little sweet. I guess I could consider it on the sweeter side. It's definitely not super dry. It does have like an aftertaste of angel food, so I do know like why they call it that. You definitely get the angel food taste after you swallow the wine, but it's actually pretty good. Cupcake Winery, I actually like their wine because it's called Cupcake, because cupcake is like my favorite word because it's like cupcake. It's like a cute word. And I actually first tried their Riesling, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy Cupcake's Winery's Riesling. So if you're looking for one that's not too expensive, I like that one. But this angel food isn't bad either. So for this edition of Whimsical Wine Wednesdays, I thought I would do my makeup and talk about Pixies, because what's more whimsical than a pixie? And also, I'm going to show you a picture of my sister's cat, Pixie. Oh my god, this is little Pixadoodles. I love her. Unfortunately, she crossed the Rainbow Bridge back in, I think it was 2015, but she was the cutest little thing. I called her Pixadoodles. My sister called her Tiny Pants because she was just so little, like you can see in the picture. She always just looked like a kitten. She was so adorable, and she was so sweet, and she was a little bit dumb, I think, but like, oh my god, she was so cute, and the name Pixie just perfectly fit her. So let's get into talking about Pixies and doing some makeup. So like I always do, I'm gonna start with my P. Louise base, and I just actually use my finger to apply primer to my eyes. I have no idea if that's correct or not, but it works for me. Like I've always said, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a professional. I'm just a super makeup enthusiast who loves like crazy stuff. So, and wants to just share my love of makeup and all things fun with other people. What primers do you all like for eye primers, and how do you apply them? For me, I just find that putting on primer just works the best when I put it on with my finger. But that's just me. So for this look, I think since we're talking about Pixies, I thought I would go into Essence's Fairy Wings and Magical Things palette and do that, create a look using that. It's so pretty. It looks like this. Unfortunately, I do believe that this is no longer available, but it is absolutely adorable, and it was only like $10. So Pixies are mythical creatures of British folklore. They're mainly concentrated in the high moorlands around Devon and Cornwall, and this would actually imply that they have some sort of Celtic origin. Pixies in Ireland and Scotland are believed to inhabit ancient underground ancestor sites such as stone circles, barrows, dolmens, ring forts, or menhirs. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, which is just like standing stones. I love fairies and stuff, if you hadn't figured that out. There's just something so magical about them. Also, in traditional lore, pixies are usually benign, mischievous, short of stature, and childlike creatures. I usually always have thought of them as little creatures who are a little mischievous. That's always the impression I've got from pixies. I always think of them, yeah, I think that actually describes them from my, like, what I picture of a pixie perfectly. Pixies also like dancing. They like to gather in large numbers outside to do so, which definitely, again, like kind of fits the whole lore. I can totally see them giggling and dancing and just totally having a phenomenal time. This is going to be a pretty, like, kind of one shadow color look. Origins of the word pixie are uncertain. Some speculate it comes from Peisk. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, which is small fairy in Swedish dialect, while others argue that it has a Cornish origin coming from Piski, but there is no concrete evidence for either theory. This is all information that I've gathered from the internet, by the way. So, I mean, obviously, because, you know, I don't personally know any pixies. That I know of. You never know. Just want to take some BH Cosmetics glitter glue, and again I just put it on the back of my hand. Do other people use the back of their hand as like a palette or like a whatever to do things with the creams and all that? And I'm just gonna smear it out kind of thin on my finger, on my hand and on my finger, and I'm actually going to apply that all over my mobile lid. In a thin layer. I don't want it to be too thick or goopy or anything. And then I'm going to go into Beauty Bar Babies Multi-Chrome Flakes in Fairy's Dream, which I actually got these for Christmas. And this is the first time I'm using them, so I'm really excited. They're so pretty. I never can remember if I like putting these flakes on with a brush or if I like using my finger better. I don't know. It's always a mystery. They are sloppy, but they're so pretty. Definitely just inhaled some. So I couldn't actually talk and put the flakes on at the same time because I inhaled them. So I had to just do that off camera, but I just pressed them on with a brush and with my finger. And they're on and they're just so sparkly and pretty. They, of course, are all over. If you guys use multi-chrome flakes, let me know, like, how do you guys, are they really this sloppy for you? Or is it, like, just how I put them on or something? Like, maybe it's just me. I'm kind of a sloppy person, so I'm trying to, like, clean up the glitter that's, like, all over my face. So anyway, back to Pixies. Pixie mythology is believed to predate Christian presence in Britain. The bluish color that some attribute to the Pixies possibly comes from a racial remnant of the Pictic tribes who used to paint and tattoo their skin blue. But again, there's no proven evidence to support that theory either. So for my waterline, I just went in with NYX Vivid Brights in the color Love, which is one of my favorites. That's kind of all the information I could find, like, about Pixies themselves that weren't just tied to, like, fairy legends in general. One more fun fact about Pixies, though, is in the East Devon town of Ottery St. Mary, they hold a Pixie Day in June, and it's an old tradition that commemorates a legend of Pixies being banished from the town to a local cave known as Pixie's Parlor. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to banish Pixies. I'd want to party with them. I mean, I guess, they are mischievous, so I'm sure that's probably why. But yeah, so I thought that it was fun to talk about Pixies and then to do, like, a fairy themed look. I think I just totally hit my nose. So anyway, my Celestial Cupcakes, that is it for this video. I just finished up my look with this BH Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Fairy. I'm not sure if this one's still available, but it's just like a pastel pink lip gloss. And that was it. If you were curious, in this palette, the colors that I used were Fairy On, Once Upon a Time, Pixie Dust, which is here, and It's Magic, which is here. And then, of course, the glitter. It's a fun, sparkly look. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the best look I've ever done, but it's definitely fun. I got the flakes all over the place. I don't know what was going on with me tonight, but it was like a sloppy mess. But anyway, if you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you really like this video, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to do neither one of those things, that is totally fine. I get it. I am not one of the cool kids, but I still thank you so much for stopping by and spending this minute with me. I really appreciate it. So I will still send you tons of happy thoughts and positive vibes your way just for stopping by. So I thank you. As always, I'll have everything that I'm wearing on my face listed below, as well as my Twitter and Instagram handles in case you want to follow me there. I post pictures of looks that I did not film, as well as pictures of my pets, and I think they are adorable. But of course, we're all biased when it comes to our fur babies, but oh well. So anyway, from one makeup lover to another, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And remember, be you, do you, love you. Bye!